The average household is losing over $200,000 every single year to three specific financial mistakes. Not because they are careless or not earning enough, but simply because nobody taught them these three things. Today we are going to fix all three of them in one video. A financial survey published last year found that 78% of yours cannot cover an unexpected expense of $50,000 without borrowing money or selling an asset. That is not a small number. That is more than 3 out of every 4 people you know. And here is the most important part of that finding. The problem is not income. Many of the people surveyed earned salaries above $80,000 or even $100,000 per month. The problem is the absence of a conscious, structured financial system. Today on Daksha Luma, I am going to give you that system. We are covering smart ways to save money every month, which is one of the most foundational topics in building lasting personal wealth. I am going to show you exactly why most people struggle financially regardless of how much they earn, and then I am going to walk you through a step-by-step system designed specifically for your income and expense patterns. Real strategies. Real rupee numbers. Actionable from today. Let us begin. Let me describe the financial life of the average year professional very precisely. On the 1st or 5th of the month, the salary arrives. There is a brief moment of feeling wealthy. Then the EMIs deduct automatically. Rent goes. Groceries are bought. A few impulse purchases happen because the salary just arrived and the mood is good. A dinner out here, a purchase on Amazon there. By the 20th of the month, the mood shifts. Money is getting tight. By the 28th, there is active waiting for the next salary. By the month end, the account balance is down to a few hundred or a few $1,000s. The net savings for the month, 0 or close to it. Sound familiar? If it does, you are not alone and you are not bad with money. You are simply operating without a system. And here is the uncomfortable truth that no one tells you. Your spending is not the problem. Your system is the problem. The human brain is not naturally wired to plan finances optimally. We are wired to respond to immediate rewards and to spend what is available. Without deliberate systems that override our defaults, we will always spend up to our income level. This phenomenon is called lifestyle inflation, and it affects everyone from people earning $30,000 per month to those earning $300,000 per month. Smart ways to save money every month is exactly the system that fixes this. And once you have the system in place, managing money actually becomes easier, not harder. Let me show you how. Ha! And you know what genuinely made me laugh the first time I understood this properly? The solution is not complicated. It is actually really simple. So simple that once you see it, you will wonder why nobody explained it to you years ago. But here is where I have to pause for a second. Because this is also the part that honestly made me sad. Genuinely sad. Because millions of people are missing this every single day. Not because they are not smart. Not because they do not care about their money. Simply because nobody ever sat down and explained it to them clearly. Well, that changes right now. Let me walk you through it step by step. Let us build the complete framework for smart ways to save money every month step by step. The foundational principle, and this is the one that changes everything, is called pay yourself first. Most people earn money, pay all their bills and expenses, and then save whatever is left over at the end of the month. The problem with this approach is that there is almost always nothing left. Lifestyle expands to fill the available budget. Pay yourself first flips this completely. You decide on your savings and investment amount up front. You transfer that amount the moment your salary arrives, before paying anything else. Then you live on what remains. This single change, more than any other habit, separates people who build wealth from people who stay stuck financially. The second component of smart ways to save money every month is understanding and categorizing your cash flow. Most people have no clear picture of where their money actually goes. They have a vague sense that they spend on rent, food, and some shopping, but they cannot tell you the exact numbers. The first step to improving anything is measuring it. Track every single rupee you spend for 30 days. Use a budgeting app, your UPI transaction history, or a simple spreadsheet. Most people are shocked when they see the breakdown. Food delivery apps like food delivery apps often account for $6,000 to $10,000 per month without people realizing it. Subscriptions that are never used continue silently charging each month. The third component is the allocation framework. The most practical framework for smart ways to save money every month globally is a modified version of the 50-30-20 rule. 50% of take-home income goes to genuine needs. This includes rent or home loan EMI, groceries, utilities, insurance premiums, transport to work, and EMIs on essential purchases. If your needs cost more than 50% of your income, that is your most urgent financial signal that either your income needs to increase or your fixed commitments need to be restructured. 30% goes to wants. This is money for dining out, entertainment, hobbies, travel, clothing beyond basics, and lifestyle upgrades. This bucket does not need to be eliminated. It just needs to be bounded. Knowing you have 30% budgeted for enjoyment removes the guilt from spending on things you enjoy. 20% goes to your future. This is your most important bucket. It covers your emergency fund contribution, SIP investments, additional loan repayments, and insurance premiums if not already in the needs category. The fourth component of smart ways to save money every month is building your emergency fund before everything else. An emergency fund is a cash reserve of 3 to 6 months of essential expenses. If your essential monthly expenses are $40,000, your target emergency fund is $1.6 to $2.400,000. This should be kept in a high-yield savings account or liquid mutual fund where you can access it within 24 hours. Not in a fixed deposit that has a penalty for early withdrawal. Until your emergency fund is fully built, every rupee of your 20% future bucket should go there first. The fifth component is the debt elimination hierarchy. If you carry any high-interest debt, it must be treated as a financial emergency. Credit card debt globally carries 36 to 48% annual interest. Personal loans typically carry 14 to 20%. No investment in the stock market can consistently beat a 40% guaranteed return from eliminating a credit card balance. Once your emergency fund is funded, direct all extra money toward debt elimination, starting with the highest interest rate first. Let me show you smart ways to save money every month in action through a real example with real numbers. Meet Anjali. She is a 32-year-old HR manager in a major city with a take-home salary of $80,000 per month. On paper, she earns a comfortable income. In practice, she has zero savings, a credit card outstanding of $1,400,000 at 42% annual interest, and no investments. Here is her current monthly breakdown before applying smart ways to save money every month. Rent, $22,000. Groceries and household supplies, $9,000. Food delivery and eating out, $8,500. Credit card EMI minimum payment, $7,000. Shopping, clothing, Amazon, $10,000. Streaming services and subscriptions, $2,800. Petrol and Ola Uber, $5,500. Miscellaneous and impulse spending, $15,200. Total, $80,000. Net savings, 0. Now here is Anjali's plan after implementing smart ways to save money every month. Month 1 to month 3, her primary goal is clearing the credit card debt aggressively. She applies the 50-30-20 rule strictly. Needs, 50%, equals $40,000, rent $22,000, groceries $9,000, transport $5,000, utilities $4,000. Wants, 10%, equals $8,000. She dramatically cuts dining and shopping for 3 months because clearing debt at 42% interest is her emergency. Future, 40%, equals $32,000. This entire amount goes to credit card payoff each month for 3 months. After 3 months, $96,000 paid toward the credit card. Debt of $1,400,000 is now cleared completely. She also saved $7,000 per month in interest charges. Month 4 to month 9, her goal is building the emergency fund. Needs, $40,000. Wants, $16,000, now normalized. Future, $24,000, entirely toward the emergency fund. After 6 months, $1,400,000 in an emergency liquid fund. Month 10 onwards, with debt eliminated and emergency fund in place, Anjali redirects her entire future bucket to wealth building. SIP into S&P 500 index fund, $12,000 per month. SIP into tax saving fund for tax saving, $8,000 per month. RD for next vacation or large purchase, $4,000 per month. At this pace, Anjali invests $20,000 per month. At 12% returns over 25 years, this grows to approximately $3.910 million by age 57. All from the same 80,000 rupees salary that previously produced zero savings. Same income. Different system. Completely different financial future. That is the power of smart ways to save money every month done right. Here is your 5-step action plan to implement smart ways to save money every month starting today, not tomorrow. Step 1. Pull up your last 3 months of bank statements and UPI transaction history right now. Add up how much you spent in each major category. Just seeing the numbers is transformative. Most people discover at least $5,000 to $10,000 of spending they cannot recall or justify. Step 2. Open a separate savings account specifically for your emergency fund if you do not have one. Open it at a different bank from your salary account to create a small psychological barrier to easy spending. Transfer whatever you can today, even if it is just $1,000, to start the habit. Step 3. Set up an automatic transfer for 20% of your salary, to be debited on the day after salary credit. This is your pay yourself first automation. Step 4. Write down all your outstanding debts, the balance on each, and the interest rate. Identify your highest interest rate debt. This is your target. Step 5. Use the first 3 months purely to build momentum. Clear some debt. Start the emergency fund. Begin the 50-30-20 tracking. Do not worry about optimizing everything perfectly from day one. Starting imperfectly is infinitely better than planning perfectly and never beginning. Smart ways to save money every month is not complicated. It is just a system. And systems, once set up, run on autopilot. That is exactly how you want your money to work. If this video helped you see your finances differently, please like it and share it with someone in your life who is in that paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. Subscribe to Daksha Luma for daily finance education. See you tomorrow. Before you go, I have one small request. If this video gave you even a single insight that you can apply to improve your finances, please hit that subscribe button right now and tap the bell icon. That is the only way YouTube will notify you when our next video goes live. And honestly, every single day we publish a brand new finance education video right here on Daksha Luma. Completely free. No paywalls, no courses to buy. Topics like investing, mutual funds, tax saving, budgeting, and everything in between, all explained simply and practically for you like you and me. If you have questions, drop them in the comments below. I read every single one and reply to as many as I can. Your financial future is absolutely worth investing this time in. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow, right here on Daksha Luma. Take care of your money.